Hey, what is up, guys? Evan Aldo here. Got a green screen now, a little bit of a new setup. I like it a lot, so let's get right into it. So, we're going to talk about today mainly why it looks very, very similar to October 2018, also October 2014, where these red X's came up, and this is exactly 4 years later. So, they're all 4 year increments, which is crazy. This is crazy how this repeats this pattern. And the last two times this happened, I'm sure you guys are interested in knowing percentages. 66% and 55%, let's say. So 10% less. Let's say it's 45% from the top here because it's a 10% less. That would bring you all the way down to 23, 24. And when would this happen? Within the next couple months. It took a few months here. It took about 2 months, October to December. So within 2 months, huge buying opportunity within 2 months. If this plays out the same way, it seems like it will. There's even more stuff that looks similar. You could look at your 2 week, that looks very similar when you came into the red. You look at your weekly, the blood diamond right there, very similar. Not a blood diamond, but see money flow coming out, money flow into the red seems very, very, very similar, which is kind of crazy how similar it is. And I haven't been watching too many other YouTubers at the moment, but I'm surprised nobody else is talking about this at the moment. I'm surprised nobody else is mentioning this. So that doesn't look good. Latest trades I've been doing, people have asked me what I'm doing. Obviously, it means a good buying opportunity is coming up very, very soon. Did a Bitcoin short at accidentally put a long, sorry guys, before that, but it was a short. I corrected it real quick. I am human, doing a lot of things at once. You mess up once in a while. But the entry points and all that for the short were good. Added to the short twice on the 12-minute and then the 15-minute. Also, I'm already swing short on ETH, so I didn't bother, but potential ETH short entry, that was also good right now. Waiting for next Bitcoin, take profit. Those are trades in exclusive Discord. If you're interested in that, link in description below. It's through Patreon. I'm not right 100% of the time, but we've had some really, really good trades in there. People have really liked it, so yeah. Moving on, more bearish signs. Let's look at Ethereum on the 6-day, 6-day right here. Blood diamond, and your EMAs are turning gray. When is the last time this happened? Ooh, not good, not good. July 2018. So very similar for ETH as well. Means you would come down quite a bit. Now, Ethereum at this point was more like a Cardano. Barely anyone really considered it a blue chip like they do now. 87%, I highly doubt that. With the amount of people into Cardano, it would probably be like half that. It would probably be like 45%. It could be, if the flippening does eventually happen, it could be the same as ETH, 45%, 16. I have a feeling it would probably go down a little bit more. Did I say the same as Bitcoin? Down a little bit more in Bitcoin as the Bitcoin dominance rises. So I can see it going down, 50%. I really don't think you're going to go and retest the previous all-time high at, 1490. I think you'll stay above that. It could come close, but I think you'll stay above that. So yeah, it doesn't look good. But, in terms of a nice technique, look at the last time you were in the red on the 6-day. I talk about this more of my DCAing techniques in the exclusive Discord for long term as well. But, you don't have to be a genius to figure out, when on this chart is probably a good time to buy when you're in the red. So yeah, that's one thing to look at. Your monthly, you didn't get the red X just yet, but you might pretty soon, and might bring it down quite a bit here. So that's what we're looking at in terms of the shorter term for Bitcoin. So a lot of people, are talking about these VWAPs curving up here. I don't think it means too much. If you really backtrack, the last time we were kind of like this, January 2020, you came down a bit more. You were recovering, you came down a little bit more. You could come, the main point here is you could come a lot deeper into the red before you really bottom out. And it's looking so similar to this. It's looking just really similar to that. Brings you down a lot more. So, you could get little relief rallies here and there, but I'm not giving it too much credence. We don't even have a bullish div. We had a bullish div, didn't play out much. You know, you got a green dot. We'll see. I don't really see us going up much above, unless something crazy happens, much above, 40, 41K in the shorter term. S&P 500 looks pretty bad. A lot of things are coming down. I don't want to say recession, but what I think is there will be a very good buying opportunity. There's already a bit of a decent buying opportunity right now, but it going from like fair value to just very undervalued in a few months for probably everything, stocks as well. Yeah. So yeah, you got a little bit of hope. You got money flow coming up here, but it's just not playing out the way it's been. A little bit of hope in the hourly. It's a bullish case. Could maybe bring you up to 41, 42K or something. I don't know if I'm really seeing that. Curving downward, money flow coming out here. Some of your lower time frames trying to come down there. This could easily bring you back down to, let's see, this percentage. Last time this kind of happened in terms of money flow crossover from there. Another 3%. This is kind of a short-term prediction. You go 3% from this line or something. It's an estimation, but it would bring you right down to that. That's our big point. And if you heard me talk about this point, this linear spiral line right here, major point. Bull market support area, macro bull market support area. In my view, it's also kind of the fair value. If we close a daily candle below this, I think you're going to high 20s at least, most likely mid to low 20s in the next few months for a massive buying opportunity. In terms of what I'm looking for, in terms of some trades you can do, obviously, this pocket is going to be huge. This pocket right here going to be huge for at least a scalp long or something. I think you probably get that. Usually a spiral lines, price respect spiral lines more. Logarithmic lines, this is places you could look for scalp longs, but be careful with the longs. The shorts have been killing it lately. I can't even remember the last, I do a lot of trades, but it could have been more recent, but I can't even remember the last long trade that I really did that was a huge winner. So yeah, Ethereum, same general deal. Don't want to bore you too much with it, but I'm not really seeing the general things I want to see to have the trend reversal here. So money flow coming out, cross downward on your 15. So yeah, it just seems like you're going to come down a bit more, especially with that 22-minute coming down. And how are your mid-time frames? You're about to print a red dot in your 6-hour. You almost printed a red dot on your 4-hour. You got a little bit of relief here, so we'll see what happens. But I think it's kind of just a fluke. Funding fees are going back and forth. It's weird right now. A lot of people can't make up their minds. A lot of people don't know what to make. The S&P 500 not recovering for the first time. We could take a quick look at that. That's not looking good either, but look at how good Market Cipher is. And I'm not trying to show Market Cipher or anything. I'm just saying, look, blood diamond these mean something. These mean business. People always laugh when I say that, but it's funny. One of my friends in high school used to always say that. This means business. It means business. But yeah, you haven't been in the red here in a long time. So you come into the red for this, as you've been, you're so due to do by the end of the summer or something. It bottoms out with crypto. Where could that bring us down to? From here to the bottom, you're looking at another, I'd say you could come down another 12% from where we are right now about. And that would bring you right to 360 or something, maybe like 350. And then that's enough panic where, really scare a ton of people off, really get rid of all these meme coins, all this nonsense in the market, and then just for an absolute spectacular buying opportunity, especially for probably the big caps too. It could take years for Netflix to come back. Let's be real. It could take a while. Even Facebook, PayPal, all the big caps that crashed. Tesla, I'm more hopeful on, obviously, because there's better fundamentals with that, but it could take a while, guys. In terms of altcoins, that could that could be rough. It's probably for a lot of them. I like to look at Matic. That's a good one that I'm definitely gonna be stacking up on. As we bottom out here, somewhere around here, 71 cents. I'm looking at this main point. It's gonna be probably at least a 50% correction from where our local high over here, if it plays out the same way, especially for a lot of the altcoins. The one people are talking about too, Cardano. Let's look at our Kraken chart real quick here. And, a little bit of hope, at this fib level, 67 cents, but I hate to say it, but probably 33 cents, massive buying opportunity. Also, another one of my favorites, Polkadot. Let's look at on the Kraken chart, more data. Lost this major, kind of support and resistance trend line. You're probably going to end up around $10. I think this is more undervalued than Cardano is. So that's why I don't think it'll crash as much as Cardano. But, that massive buying opportunity. Great place to start DCing in, especially with the weekly in the red. But, I do think you'll probably end up going down a bit more. And then, let's look at our local high right here. If you come down 50% from there, 53, 12, $10, major buying opportunity in my opinion. I don't think you'll lose $10. You could wick below it a little bit, but I don't think you're going to lose $10. All right, guys, hope you enjoyed this analysis. If you liked the video, please subscribe to the channel. Please please leave a like on the video. Check out my exclusive Discord below with some of my exclusive TA, entry points, stop losses, take profits, all that type of stuff. I also answer some questions as well. There are some chat channels. Those are a privilege. You can get muted if you break the rules, so be careful with that. But it's a really great community, so check it out. Also, my trading course, discount code down below. Check that out. A lot of people have really liked the course. I'm always adding on to it. I'm always making new improvements to it. Always open to your suggestions, so check that out. Also, links down below. BITGET, FEMEXC, if you want to get the same promo that every YouTuber gives you and help support the channel, sign up with my links if you want to create a new account. And Market Cipher, greatest indicator out there. Link in description below. So that should be it. Everything down below are things I use and benefit from. Never going to link you anything I don't personally use. All right, guys, have a good one. Goodbye.